Hey, this is my attempt at auto exposure. Um, my aim of this tutorial is to make sure I lock exposure by using spot metering and make sure I maintain that exposure while composing the whole picture. So now I'm trying to capture the outdoor objects. So let me zoom in and focus my spot meter on the bright part of the subject. Let me do zoom in. So as you can see, I zoomed in to really on the railing on the outside, and then I hit my spot metering, and then I try to get exposure balanced. And as you can see, if I zoom out, if I put my spot, if I move around, you can see my exposure levels are changing. I can't really show you the ISO 100, but let me try doing that again. If I select my spot metering here, you can see it's a 6.5. If I change it over here, it's just a second or a fraction of a second. So I don't want to do that. I don't want that to happen. I want the focus, the exposure of some subject that is outside my door. So I have this here, and then I'm going to lock on that subject. As you can see, there is an asterisk, that means locked. Zoom out, take the picture, and let's see how it comes. So as you can see, it's underexposed. That's because our exposure is set to the outdoor window, but I can see pretty much on my window. If you probably not see, I'm going to show you the image. You can probably see the outdoor is pretty much visible, and it's all dark inside. Now I'm trying to do that opposite of it. So I want the exposure to show the inside the door. So I want to make sure that I'm not overexposing the image. So let's select the spot metering on this subject right there. I can zoom in and select the subject. I'm selecting the purple ball, and I want to make sure the exposure is right for the purple ball, and go back right there. There you go. And then zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. You see how the f-stop is changing, so I don't want that to happen. So again, I'm zooming in, I'm selecting the purple ball, and then I'm going to lock the exposure, zoom out, making sure there's an asterisk, and take the picture. Let's see if I am. Now you can see that the exposure is a little balanced. I can see more of the inside, but again, since my indoor is too dark, it's still not a better picture. So let us try to this time. What I'm trying to do is, let us take a dark portion of my indoor, like this place here, or maybe go to the right, or maybe this corner. I'm gonna select this corner, and then we'll balance it, and then go back, and then I'm going to select the spot meter on this guy. Let me see if I'm able to select the spot metering. Spot metering, and then I'm selecting this particular spot here, or this here, and then I'm gonna lock the exposure over there, and then move to the outdoor, and then just take the picture. Let's see how it comes out. Look at the picture now. See the histogram, it's moving to the right. You can see the walls are well lit. I am going to show the actual picture, so in the description. So before and after. So the before picture was for focusing on the outdoor. Now the after picture is on indoor. How I was able to get a proper exposure on the indoor, like you see in the histogram, is by locking the exposure in the darker corners of the room, and then taking the picture once the auto exposure is locked to the settings. So the key thing is to lock the exposure and make sure that it doesn't change when you move your camera to the main subject. The composition should always use the original settings to get the proper picture. Yeah. So that is my first attempt at auto exposure, and using the spot metering and locking the auto exposure using asterisk. This is Canon 90D.